Hi, I'm Eugene, and this is
Geneva,
and you're watching the Fatherhood series
with Men and Marriage.
Got a story to tell. Got a story to tell.
I wanted to create the Fatherhood series for a few reasons, but the main thing that sparked the kind of desire to do the Fatherhood series was the fact that over the years I've always acknowledged that people make a big song and dance over mothers, mothers during Mother's Day. Not just in Mother's Day though, but generally all year round. People they'd go out their ways to make time and visit their mum. They'd phone them up, ask them how they're doing. We seem to have a great attachment to our mothers, which is brilliant, and I support that 100%. I love my mum. But it became a problem for me when I noticed that we don't really have the same kind of desire, same kind of passion to celebrate our fathers the way we do our mothers. And this became really apparent to me a few years back when I was looking into it, and I discovered that the sales of Mother's Day cards in comparison to the sales of Father's Day cards are really drastically different. Mother's Day cards, the sales are through the roof, and Father's Day cards, people don't really seem to buy them. Not because fathers don't want Father's Day cards, but because people don't really have the same passion to celebrate their fathers the way they do mums. So I wanted to create the Fatherhood series to be able to showcase and kind of celebrate my own father and some of the fathers that I know. I wanted to be able to not just showcase them for the sake of saying, well, look at these dads, they're awesome, or look at me, I know how to be a great dad. It wasn't about that at all. It's not about seeing a perfect man who knows how to do a perfect job by his children. It's not about that at all. What it was about is changing people's perspectives on what fatherhood looks like. Often, and I can be a culprit from it, often we seem to look at shows like The Simpsons or The Family Guy or American Dad, and these shows are played literally every day, and this kind of drums into our heads what we think a dad should look like. American Dad shows you what a typical American father should look like. Family Guy shows you that you can kind of be any kind of idiot and have offspring. It doesn't really matter how you behave, you can have offspring and still be called a family guy. And then you have The Simpsons who show you that it's okay for Homer Simpson to be the breadwinner as long as he comes home and gets his beer and scratches his butt and kind of shakes his kid into chastisement. That's what fatherhood looks like. And to be honest, this is not what fatherhood looks like. It's not what fatherhood looks like to a lot of people. A lot of people share the same thoughts that I do. And I wanted to showcase those people. I wanted to change people's perspective on what real fatherhood looks like, and get us away from that kind of prehistoric image of me, dad, you listen to me. It's not about that at all. It's about showing fathers who actually love and care for their children, who spend time and invest time and do whatever they can by their children to make sure that they're better people than they was. So, and the interesting thing is, during this process, filming my family, filming other men during this process, I've learned so much through it myself. I've learned that there are certain things that I do as a father that could be done differently or done better, or some things that I shouldn't be doing at all. I've learned that there's different approaches that you can take, but I've only learned that through talking through these people myself. And that experience of just talking to people and finding out how they do things is what I wanted to share with everybody else. I wanted other guys to see, okay, these are guys who do things in a different way that I haven't seen publicized on media before. And they might think, okay, well, some of the things I agree with, some of them I really like, and I want to adapt to the way I do my fatherhood, my parenting with my kids. I want to adapt and kind of mold it off of that a little bit. I want to take bits of that and bits of that, and kind of work out your own way of being the best father you can. Some people have got it all together in certain areas, and some people, they might not have it all together, and little tweaks need to be made. And for myself, this is where I'm learning from it. And I believe that the Fatherhood series will help others out there really be able to kind of get an insight into some good role models, good father figures, good men that are right here. There are local people, there are people out there that you can kind of say, yeah, these are good people to kind of model fatherhood on. So it's not just about making a platform for these guys to say, okay, these guys are excellent fathers, go out and copy what they're doing and make a carbon copy of that. It's not about that at all. I wouldn't want anybody to just be a dead stamp of somebody else. I think every child is different, and every experience of parenting is bound to be different, just on the basis that every child is different. So I can't expect to do exactly what my dad's done with me. But there are certain things that he's done that I think, okay, I really like that, and I'm going to kind of adapt that to this day and age and how it can work with my kids. And that's what the Fatherhood series is about. It's about guys sharing what they've done good and what they've done bad, and allowing other people to be able to develop from that and kind of use that as the foundational level to kind of grow from and be exceptional fathers.